Fresh Coast 40K fans. We got our Tyranid horde here, Hive Fleet Muggus. We're playing 1850 points. In the front, of course, we have Overlord Muggus with 2 Twin-Link Devourers. He has an escort of some Gargoyles and some Shrikes over here with Lash Rips and Bone Swords. Hive Guard in the back will lay down covering fire. 2 Tyrannofexes in the front. Those will hopefully pop some vehicles and or demons. 2 Tervagants to spawn all my troops. Some more Gargoyles in the back. I did bring the 2 sets of 10 Termagants to make my 2 Tervagants troops. Unfortunately, they will not fit on the board here. And I actually just painted 95 Termagants in 3 days, so they are ready to go. Here we got the Demons and Dark Eldar allies. So in the front we have our Pink Horrors, some Flamers of Tzeentch, some Plague Bearers, probably to hold objectives. Witches.
Yeah, warriors.
Warriors, Dark Eldar Warriors.
Reavers.
Dark Eldar Reavers. A Raider.
Venom with the Court of the Archon.
Venom with the Court of the Archon, a Soul Grinder, a Lord of Change, and a Bloodthirster. So he's got all kinds of different Chaos Gods and the Dark Eldar. Now I will tell you, I've played a lot of games with my Tyranids. Everyone says Dark Eldar are the bane of Tyranids, and I still have not played Dark Eldar yet. We just don't really have those kind of players up here. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. On to deployment. What's up, Fresh Coast 40K fans? Here we're at Gamer Sanctuary today for an open format end to the New Territories campaign. So we have deployment turn 1. I'll get a big shot of the whole board, if I can do it here. And here you have your Dark Eldar on the right flank with the Raider and the Jet Bikes, and the Venom with the Archon and his court. On the left side, Dustin has his warriors holding this other objective near the ruins. In the middle, we got some line of sight blocking terrain to take care of any of that. The Tyranids deployed in a really big clump. On the left side, we have some Gaunts holding the objective with some Hive Guard, hopefully to shoot down those flying boat things. We have a Tervagon ready to spawn some Gaunts onto the objective. 2 Tyrannofexes holding the middle. A Hive Tyrant, that's my Warlord, Hive Lord Muggus, Overlord Muggus, sorry. And a Tervagon ready to spawn Gaunts to take the front objective. And then on the right flank, we have a fast-moving flanking force with Gargoyles and Shrikes ready to take out that flank and hold it for the rest of the game. On to turn 1. So we got the start of the bottom of turn 1. The Dark Eldar advanced on the left, took some shots at the Gaunts on the right, and dropped some bombs on them. Lost a few Gaunts. The Flamers of Tzeentch dropped in and did 3 wounds each to each Tyrannofex, which was really tough because they have no armor save or no cover save versus that. The Warriors on the right advanced up into the ruins, shot up some Gargoyles, and then we had some Flamers, Pink Horrors, and Pink Horrors drop in. So let's see what the Tyranids can do on bottom of turn 1 to hopefully return fire. So the bottom of turn 1 sees the Tyranids taking back the field. You can see on the on the left, the Jet Bikes did manage to kill my Gaunts. I wasn't really ready for the number of attacks that they had. The Hive Guard blew up the Raider and killed 5 of the witches or whatever they're called in there. The Gaunts advanced up the field, killed the Flamers. The Tyrannofex advanced upfield. He has endurance on him, so he has field no pain, it will not die, and relentless. Gaunt's advancing. Turvagon and Tyrannofex holding the middle. They killed more flamers right in the middle. The Gaunts advanced way up front from this one. This Turvagon is actually done. Shall not spawn. Can't do it anymore. Flying Hive Tyrant, Overlord Muggus, flew into the woods and took out some of the flamers. He's ready to seal the objective over there. And the Shrikes and Gargoyles are advancing on the right flank, ready to flank out those warriors in the ruins. On to turn 2. Let's see what deep strikes happen here from the Demons. Top of turn 2 for Dark Eldar and Demon Alliance. The Jet Bikes killed my lone Termagant. The Bloodthirster and the Plague Bearers dropped in on my left flank, trying to go for the objective. These witch things shot and assaulted the Tyrannofex. Didn't do anything to it. Termagants got thinned a little bit by those pink horrors. Gargoyles got thinned out pretty well by the warriors back there. And two Tyranid Shrikes got killed by the Soul Grinder from a Strength 8 and from 3 AP 5s, because unfortunately they only have a 5+ armor save. Bottom of turn 2, let's see what the Tyranids can do. I think we'll be able to get across the field and probably do quite a bit of damage here. Top of turn 3 sees the Tyranids advance across the field and decimate the Demon Dark Eldar Alliance. On the left, we killed the Jet Bikes. The Bloodthirster and the Plague Bearers are still threatening that left flank, so I'm kind of worried about that. Turvagon moved up to provide his counterattack, poisoned weapons, field, basically, aura. The Termagants finished off that unit of witches, and she's running. Tyrannofex is still there. This Tyrannofex popped a shot off at the Soul Grinder and blew it up. This Termagant's moving up to support the Gaunts in their assault on the objective. And the Shrikes and Hive Tyrant basically annihilated that right flank. So let's see what Dustin can pull out in the top of turn 3. Hopefully his Lord of Change will come in to do something. Here we are, finished with top of turn 3. The Bloodthirster and Plague Bearers charged in on the left. Didn't really do much to the Hive Guard. Hive Guard rolled pretty well. Shooting, they shot at the Tyrannofex a bunch. He has 1 wound left. And that was about it. The right flank, the Tyranids are looking to move up and secure the win here. I think did wrong.
Oh, of course.
Bottom of turn 3. Bloodthirster has died, being swarmed over by Termagants. Plague Bearers killed a Hive Guard. My Hive Tyrant, now that he has Skyfire, flew over, and the Lord of Change has 1 wound left. I want to kill him with my Hive Tyrant because I get extra points due to this event if I kill him with my Warlord, so they're having an epic duel right now. Termagants and Shrikes moved over. Shrikes took a wound from a failed charge, Strength 8 thingy from the Pink Horrors, and my Gaunts are all there, just mopping up right now this demonic incursion into a Tyranid jungle world. Top of turn 4, the Lord of Change shot down my Hive Tyrant, did 3 wounds to him, and grounded him. And then the Archon's Court finished him off. Tyranids are a little upset about that. So we'll see what kind of retaliation we have this turn. I was going for the Warlord on Warlord kill. I got greedy, and the Lord of Change punished me for it. So I'm crushing the right flank. Let's see what happens here. Bottom of turn 4. So bottom of turn 4, the Tyranids killed off the Plague Bearers. Gaunts shot up the Archons. I landed a lucky Skyfire, non-Skyfire shot on the Lord of Change from that Tyrannofex and blew him out of the sky. Strikes killed off the final witch. The Tyranids hold the board. The final victory points will be tallied later, but it was a complete and utter annihilation. Only losing Hive Tyrant Muggus being the worst part, and I will cry tonight for that.